This isn't just another Bucks update. This is a warning shot to the entire NFL. There's a storm forming in Tampa Bay, and it's about to explode. A young weapon is rising. A defense is on edge. And a risky veteran signing has the whole league talking. Some say disaster. Others say dynasty. But one thing's clear. The Buccaneers are gearing up to shock the world, and nobody is ready for what's coming. So buckle up, Bucs Nation, because this season could change everything. Tampa Bay is about to turn heads, and not just in the NFC South. Something big is happening, and it starts with a player many teams underestimated. Second-year running back Bucky Irving is quietly becoming a monster. Just 22 years old, and already playing like he's been in the league for years. He didn't just show up last season, he exploded. And now, he's ready to take over. When it mattered most, in the division battles, Irving became unstoppable. Against the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints, he racked up a combined 523 rushing yards. That's insane. And it shows one thing. When the lights are brightest, Irving shows up. But here's why this season could be even scarier. He's not running alone. The offensive line in Tampa Bay is still strong, tough, and experienced. These are the same guys who helped carry Tom Brady to glory, and now they're opening holes for a back who's hungrier than ever. Add to that a stable offensive system, one that Brady helped build and perfect. Irving now understands it. He's faster, smarter, and more dangerous than before. And let's talk about those division rivals. The Panthers and Saints had two of the worst run defenses in the league last year. Now imagine what a stronger, more confident Bucky Irving can do against them this year. The math isn't fair, and the outcome could be terrifying. The stars are lining up for something special in Tampa. The league might not be paying attention yet, but they will. Because Bucky Irving is coming, and when he does, there will be no place to hide. What do you think? Is Bucky Irving about to take over the NFC South? Rate your confidence in the Bucs offense this season from 1 to 10 in the comments, and don't hold back. Just when it looked like the Buccaneers were building a monster on offense, disaster quietly crept in through the back door, the secondary. Injuries, doubt, collapse. But this isn't a story about defeat. This is about war, and the Bucs just rearmed with dangerous young talent. And then came the shocker, a controversial $14 million gamble on a pass rusher the league already wrote off. They called him washed. They called him done. Now, he might be the key to a championship defense, and no one's ready for it. While Bucky Irving was lighting fires in the backfield, a storm was brewing where the Buccaneers least expected it, the secondary. Just a few years ago, this cornerback group helped bring a title to Tampa. Now, it had become a source of panic. Injuries stripped away its identity. Instead of shutdown coverage and tight man-to-man, it was broken zones and wide-open targets. Jamel Dean and Zion McCollum, the duo who were supposed to hold down the fort, were mostly seen on the sideline, wrapped in ice. Game after game, the defense was left vulnerable. Quarterbacks didn't fear the Bucs anymore, they circled them. But this team didn't sit back and hope. They went to war in the draft. They took Benjamin Morrison, a second-round pick with first-round talent. A corner with feet like silk, eyes like a hawk, and the patience of a sniper. Don't let the draft slot fool you, Morrison can ball. His film is elite. His instincts are freakish. And the injury that dropped his stock? Healing. Fast. And right behind him came Jacob Parrish in the third round. Small school dog with a chip on his shoulder. Fast, aggressive, physical. He's not here to watch. He's here to take jobs. Add in the return of Bryce Hall, healthy and hungry after missing nearly all of last year, and suddenly, Tampa's secondary doesn't look broken. It looks like a battlefield. And that's the secret weapon, competition. Dean and McCollum won't just be fighting opposing receivers. They'll be fighting for their own spots. Every rep in practice will be a war. That's how elite defenses are built. But even as this young, dangerous secondary takes shape, something else looms. Something that shocked the NFL. A signing that had everyone asking, why? Haason Reddick, 1 sack in 2024, a $14 million price tag. A holdout. Just 10 games played. A player many believed was finished. The criticism came fast. Too old, too expensive, too late. Analysts laughed, fans doubted. Some even called it the worst free agent move of the offseason. But here's what they missed. They didn't look deeper. Reddick's 2024 season wasn't bad because he forgot how to rush the passer. It was bad because everything around him collapsed. Dysfunction in New York. No scheme, no chemistry, no fire. Now he's in Tampa, with a staff that knows how to unlock pass rushers, with a defense that desperately needs a leader off the edge. He's not here to fade quietly. He's here for revenge. And the Buccaneers might have just pulled off the biggest steal of the offseason. Because if Reddick returns to form, even for just one more year, Tampa Bay's defense could become a nightmare again. Let's be real, everything that went wrong for Haason Reddick last year wasn't just about him. The holdout crushed his rhythm. The contract drama messed with his focus. And the chaos inside the Jets organization, it swallowed everything. That team was falling apart, and even elite players couldn't rise above the noise. But here's the truth no one's talking about. When Reddick did suit up and lock in, he still had flashes of the beast we saw in Philly. This is a guy who had 16 sacks in 2022, a two-time Pro Bowler, a menace to quarterbacks. He didn't forget how to play, he just needed the right environment. And now, he might have finally found it in Tampa Bay. Because this Buccaneers defense, it's built to unleash him. On one side, you've got Yaya Diaby. Last year, his QB hits jumped from 8 to 20. That's not just improvement, that's a breakout waiting to explode. Teams are already shifting protection his way, and when that happens, Reddick gets those one-on-one chances he hasn't seen in years. Inside, you've got Kalijah Cansey collapsing pockets and Vita V demanding double teams like a bulldozer. Lavonte David is still out here playing chess while others play checkers. And Antwan Winfield Jr. is locking up deep routes, giving edge rushers more freedom to crash. This isn't just a good defense, it's a perfect machine. Every part makes the next one stronger. And now Reddick is finally in a system that fits him like a glove. The distractions are gone. The contract is signed. He's laser-focused and fired up. Practice reports? They say he looks like a new man. No more holding back. No more second-guessing. Just a hungry veteran surrounded by teammates who believe in him and coaches who know how to bring out the monster in him. Remember when people doubted Tom Brady before he came to Tampa? Or when they thought Gronk was finished? The Bucs took chances on both and built a Super Bowl team from the ashes. They know how to bring stars back to life. And now Reddick is next in line for that comeback crown. But this goes beyond just one player. It's a chain reaction. When Bucky Irving controls games with the run, it forces teams into obvious passing downs. When Morrison steps up in coverage, quarterbacks hold the ball longer. And when all that happens, Reddick gets a free runway to do what he does best, attack. This defense is more than just names on paper. It's turning into a tight, dangerous unit. One that can punch you in the mouth and never let up. And with the NFC South wide open, Carolina in rebuild, New Orleans fading, Atlanta spinning its wheels, the Bucs smell blood. So ask yourself this. What happens when a breakout running back, a rookie cornerback, and a veteran pass rusher all find their groove at the same time? Answer. You get a team no one expected, but everyone will fear. Now tell us, are you buying the hype? Rate your confidence in this Bucs defense from 1 to 10 in the comments. Let's see who believes and who's still sleeping.